welcome to Jazz Haven, broadcasting live from studios in downtown New Haven, Connecticut at WNHHLP, on the web at newhavenindependent.org, and at WETFLP, the jazz station, South Bend, Indiana, streaming at Jazz Radio, WETF.org. You got Stan, the man with the jazz.
saw Janine. She looked just like a royal queen, and she cruised by with a wealthy guy in her Cadillac limousine. Last time I saw Janine. Last time I saw Janine. I recall when we were 17. I was a beau, 'twas not too long ago, but too short on all that long, long dream to satisfy Janine. Now she's gone from me, moved away from the old neighborhood. I'm certain she's gone for good. Last time I saw Janine, the dollar sign stood in between. It was love lost due to rising costs, but since then I haven't seen Janine. I saw Janine. She looked just like a royal queen, and she cruised by with a wealthy guy in her Cadillac limousine. Last time I saw Janine. Last time I saw Janine. I recall when we were 17. I was a beau, 'twas not too long ago, but too short on all that long, long green to satisfy Janine. Now she's gone from me, moved away from the old neighborhood. I'm certain she's gone for good. Last time I saw Janine. Oh, the What sign stood in between. A love lost due to rousing cause, but since then, I haven't seen Janine. Where are you, Janine? Don't be so mean, Janine. Stay on the scene, Janine. So let it all beat out. So do baby, baby, da. So do play deep, boom, bleed out. But you love it down. Beat out. They do beat out the wheel. Did I? Let up. Janine. Where are you, Janine?
That set of music loaded with local Connecticut musicians who have international acclaim. Giacomo Gates there off his 1998 release, Fly Right. And we heard Duke Pearson's and Oscar Brown Jr.'s lyrics there. And he's got David Hazeltine there on the piano, Peter Washington bass, Ben Riley on the drums, and Jim Rotundi on the trumpet. And we opened up Jazz Haven with trombonist Steve Davis off his 2022 release, Blue Aesthetic. And that's on the Smoke Sessions label. He's got Peter Bernstein on guitar, Steve Nelson vibes, Jeffrey Keezer was the keyboardist, Christian McBride on bass, Willie Jones III on the drums. And coming up on Jazz Haven today, we've got the new Joshua Redman featuring Gabriel Cavassa. We got new music from the Dave Brubeck Quartet, a Latin Jazz nominee for Grammy, and new music from saxophonist Corey Weeds, and brand new music from a band called Bonegasm. But first, the #1 jazz recording in the country again this week, Joey Alexander, Continuous.
for Antoinette Montague, Jennifer J. Ledesma, and Janice Siegel.
That's Bobby Sanabria and the Multiverse Big Band. And featuring Antoinette Montague, as you heard, Janice Siegel and Jennifer J. Ledesma. That's off a release called Vox Humana. And it's up for a Grammy nomination coming up in February. Best Latin Jazz Album. Bobby Sanabria. He's a drummer and percussionist. And we heard Do It Again. And we started that set with the number one jazz recording in the country this week, Continuance, from young pianist and composer Joey Alexander. He's 20 years old, taught himself how to play piano when he was about 10 or 11, and he's from Indonesia. And the tune we heard was his composition, I Can't Make You Love Me. He's got Chris Fun on the bass and John Davis on the drums. The Jazz Haven Jazz Calendar is a quick rundown of some of the jazz in the area this week. It's Wednesday, November 29th, and each and every Wednesday at the Owl Shop Cigar Bar and Lounge, downtown New Haven, it's a Kevin St. James Quintet from 9 until midnight, and no cover. NMCC, no music cover charge. And on Friday, December 1st, join jazz historian and curator Frank Cochran at the Institute Library in downtown New Haven at 5 p.m. It's one of those bring your own munchies and drink to share and gain a unique listening experience, all on vinyl. It's free and open to the public. Donations are accepted to deter expenses. NMCC. And on Friday in Waterbury at the Palace Theater Poli Club for 2 shows, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m., it's jazz singer and songwriter Allegra Levy. Then there's the Fall Concert Series at Firehouse 12 in downtown New Haven. This week featuring multi-instrumentalist and drummer Tashan Sori with his trio. Always 2 shows, 8:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. You can get tickets online or at the box office, pending availability. On Saturday, December 2nd, it's that historic jazz jam at Cafe 9, downtown New Haven from 4 to 7 p.m. All musicians are welcome to sit in after the first set. NMCC. And on Sunday, December 3rd, there's the jazz brunch at Quattro's Italian Restaurant and Bar in Guilford from noon to 3 p.m. Featured this week is Dr. G on guitar with Jeff Fuller on bass, Barry Reeves on the trumpet and drums, and guest artist Alan Bates on the vibes. NMCC. Also in Guilford, later on Sunday at AU Thai, the Thai restaurant, it's the Artie Dixon Group, and the music starts at 6 p.m. NMCC. And finally on Monday, December 4th, once again, it's the Pat Todd Tuxedo Junction Big Band, 17-piece big band. And that's also in Guilford. The music begins at 7 p.m. NMCC. That concludes the jazz calendar for the week. Go to jazzhaven.org for the complete calendar and updates. And you should just check out some jazz this week. It's America's only original art form. Here's Corey Weed's Lullaby of the Leaves. That's New York-based pianist Larry Fuller off his 2019 release called Overjoyed on the Capri label. And the tune we heard was his composition, The Mooch. And guess what? Next Wednesday, we're going to be interviewing pianist Larry Fuller. He'll be performing at Side Door Jazz Club in Old Lyme the second weekend in December. So we'll be interviewing him next Wednesday. So be sure to tune in for that. He's got Hassan Shakur on the bass, Lewis Nash on the drums. And we started that set with a brand new release from tenor saxophonist Corey Weeds and his Little Big Band. And the name of the release is Home Cookin'. It's on his label, Cellar Music. And we heard Oliver Nelson's arrangement of Lullaby of the Leaves. You're checking out Jazz Haven here, turning you on to that midweek jazz break, just when you need it, all day and all night on WETF, the jazz station, streaming at jazzradiowetf.org, and WNHH, New Haven's home for community radio, 103.5 FM, streaming at newhavenindependent.org.
We lived our little drama. We kissed in a field of white. Stars fell on Alabama last night. Can't forget the glamour. Oh, your voice and the tender light. Stars fell on Alabama last night. I never planned it in my imagination, a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter, an innocent, just you, just me, dear. My heart beat like a hammer when your arms wrapped around me tight.
brand new from the Dave Brubeck Quartet, recorded live in the Northwest in 1959, but just released a couple of months ago. And it's got Paul Desmond there on the alto, Eugene Wright bass, and Joe Morello on the drums. The Dave Brubeck Quartet when the Saints go marching in. And we want to thank you for joining us this afternoon on Jazz Haven, broadcasting from our beautiful studios here in downtown New Haven, streaming at newhavenindependent.org, and the Jazz Station, streaming at jazzradio.wetf.org. And it's been my pleasure to be your host, Stan the Man, here, and we hope you've enjoyed the music. We've had a great time bringing it, and we look forward to the next time when we'll see you on the radio. Taking us out is a brand new release from a bass trombonist named Jennifer Wharton and her band Bonegasm. And the name of the release is Grit and Grace. And accompanying her is her husband, John Fedchuk, trombone, Nate Mayland, trombone, Alan Ferber, trombone, Michael Eckroth on the piano, Evan Gregor bass, Don Peretz drums, and Samuel Torres is the percussionist. Once again, Jennifer Wharton is on the bass trombone, and she's the leader of this band called Bonegasm. Name of the tune is Mama's All Right.
Bye.